Sunnyside, the crime rate is well above state average. There are 23 full-time police officers in a town of 25,000, and they all report to Chief Wallace Anderson.
I didn't talk to them about transferring.
Just make certain that everyone is talking together and the left hand knows what the right hand is doing.
But believe it or not, what goes on inside this building is not the chief concern of Sunnyside's chief of police. Wallace says it's more important to him how his department is getting along with the outside community.
We finally learned some time ago that you can't take care of it all. You ain't got it unless you want to try to put a cop on every block, and you ain't got that.
Every Tuesday morning, Anderson gets up early and meets with community members, business owners, educators, whoever wants to talk about concerns over coffee.
The more often we can talk informally with individuals so that we do in fact get honest feedback as to what others in the community are thinking and what's important to them, the better we are able then to develop our emphasis or programs. This is the chief.
Chief, I'm going to transfer Scott from the Daily Sun News to your office.
All right, go ahead.
It's also Anderson's job to answer the tough questions.
Scott?
Chief.
Yes?
Good morning, how are you?
Although
I'm fine.
police and the press sometimes share an adversarial relationship, Anderson says honesty is his policy.
Yes, sir. People have a right to know what their police department is doing and why we do what we do. We don't operate a secret police here.
On the home front, Anderson's job ranges from what he calls an overglorified secretary.
Unless it's of a real significant nature. Normally they won't call me in the middle of the night and will leave memorandums for me.
To drill sergeant.
They're new ones,
Where are they?
but they're at the combination type. That's why I'm asking what.
I don't care. Where are they?
But after 27 years as a cop, Anderson says he's earned his rank as chief, and he doesn't plan to give it up anytime soon.
At some point in time in my career, I've got to say it's time to retire, and I don't know how I'm going to accept that.
In Sunnyside, Deborah Armstrong for Newsbeat.